Hello everyone, this is New World Updates and there is a hot breaking news in the early hours of Saturday in Sudan. According to reports, there has been massive infighting between the paramilitary force known as the Rapid Support Forces and the Sudanese military. The Sudanese army had already outlawed the Rapid Support Force. So this is almost like a full-fledged civil war. The RSF, known as Rapid Support Force, who used to be part of the regular Sudanese military, were known to be corrupt, involved in arms smuggling, drug smuggling, gold smuggling, and were almost a completely detached force from the Sudanese Central Command. Their actions in Darfur were reprehensible, and they refused any attempt for integration with the regular armed forces. Today, due to a yet unknown reason, they attempted to launch a coup attempt that is yet to secure them the leadership of the country. The situation is confusing, chaotic, and reliable information is hard to get out. At least 25 people were reported to have been killed in clashes in the vast and strategic East African country during the heavy fighting between the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitaries of the Rapid Support Force, RSF. According to Sudan Doctors Committee, a local and the fighting threatens to destabilize not just Sudan, but much of the region, as well as exacerbating a battle for influence that involves major Gulf powers as well as the US, EU and Russia. The Sudanese armed forces are broadly loyal to Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the current de facto ruler of Sudan, while the RSF, Rapid Support Force, a collection of militia, follow the controversial former warlord Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, better known as Hemedti. According to a reporter from The Guardian, he said it's calmed down a bit but does not feel like it is just going to peter out. They started shooting in the early hours of today, and I thought this still could be skirmishes, but then the Air Force got involved and both commanders went on television and did not use language that indicated they wanted to find a peaceful solution, said Kola Kher, an analyst in Khartoum. In a document that was published out today in the media, the command of the Rapid Support Force ordered the commandments of armed formations to surrender their equipment to the nearest military installation, and whoever does not conform to this order may subject himself to a court-martial. It is still unknown if document is real, published by the Sudanese Ministry of Defense, MOD. During the day, the Rapid Support Forces captured Sabre Airport in West Darfur. Rapid Support Forces also took control of several military sites in El Fasher, the most important of which are the Signal Corps, the Medical Corps, and El Fasher Airport. RSF captured an air base in Marai. An Egyptian MiG-29S can be seen in the background, with captives from the Egyptian Special Forces who were present at the airport in a special military operations with the Sudanese military. Egyptian military spokesman told Sky News Arabia that their forces in Sudan were conducting joint maneuvers with the Army of Sudan before this attack by the RSF. Head of Sudanese paramilitary Rapid Support Force Hemedti tells Sky News Arabia that Egyptian soldiers at Marai base are safe and RSF is ready to cooperate with Egypt to facilitate their return. The Rapid Support Forces Command announces that a number of honorable members of the armed forces have joined the Rapid Support Forces, led by the Inspector General and a group of honorable officers from the armed forces. Video published on social medias reportedly shows troops from Rapid Support Forces (RSF) capturing the command headquarters for the 1st Mechanized Infantry Brigade of the Sudanese Army. Al Jazeera, quoting spokesman for Sudan's Rapid Support Forces, said, and I quote, "We took control of the Corps of Engineers in the city of Omdurman." A number of convoys vehicles of the Rapid Support Forces (RSF) were moving from Khartoum north towards the capital. But by the end of the day, the Sudanese armed forces regained control over the Corps of Engineers facility that was captured by the RSF earlier. Sudanese Army Chief General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan told Al Jazeera in recorded phone call that the army is in control of Presidential Palace military headquarters in the airport. Sudanese armed forces also took control of the city of Niala and the Rapid Support Forces fled from their headquarters. Military jets could be seen flying from an airbase in Omdurman, Khartoum's twin city on the other bank of the Nile on Saturday, while heavy gunfire could be heard throughout the city for much of the day. This does not feel like it will stop unless some real heavyweights get involved in mediating a ceasefire, said Kher. Yasser al-Awad, a father of 4 daughters and a resident of Khartoum, told The Observer that the city was witnessing a power struggle between military leaders. The Sudanese people should not take part, but sadly, we have been dragged into it. As Sudanese people, we do not have any interest in this. Whichever one wins, we are the losers at the end, Al-Awad said. Sudanese Joint Chiefs of Staff says there was no negotiation or dialogue before the dissolution of the paramilitary RSF. The African Union said that things have gone dangerously out of control and called for an immediate end to hostilities. And that's all for today's, and if you enjoyed my video, please help me by liking and subscribing to my videos to help grow my audience, as this will motivate me to make more future videos like this. See you in my next video.